Alright, welcome back to another tutorial on, some stuff, simple stuff. And got a comment like how to make scales. Basically like this. Alright, so if you want smooth scales like those, alright. So basically what you want to do is, let me just set an example. You can use regular scales or blur curves. And let me just set this up to 100 again. And whatever song you're dealing with, like if it has like multiple beats like this one, so what you want to do is just press S, go to scales, and put this to 200 or 250, doesn't matter to you, or it doesn't matter how much, and set this to 100 at the end. If you're dealing with stuff like with double beats like boom boom, all that stuff. And so what you want to do now is just highlight it, press F9, go to graph editor, and put this down, and put this all the way over here, sort of. Now, see, just a simple shape, or just a simple scale. And you also do the same for this one too. You also do the same for these. And those are pretty much like smooth, fast scales. And for this one, for the zoom in one, as zoom in and zoom out. And what you want to do is, let me just send an example again. It puts it to 100. So for this one, if you want to do it like if you want to do a zoom in, and make sure for this composition, if you're gonna do a zoom in, make sure your composition has motion tile. Let me see. So make sure you have motion tile and put 200 on both the width and height, and make sure you put mirror edges as well. So back to scales, you want to put this at 75, and in the middle you want to put 150, and almost at the end you want to put it back to 100. Just highlight those just like you did before, go to graph editor, and this one is just a little different because you're going up and stuff. So if you want a fast one, just do what I do, just put this up and put this like somewhere close to this one, and you want to do the same thing for this one too. And so now you'll have put it to, alright, so basically then you'll have scales like these. And another scaling fact that you can use blur curves as well. Just let me reset this one as well. You can use blur curves, it kind of works the same way, but I guess it adds a little bit more smoothness to it. So what you want to do is just get blur curves. If you have Sapphire and it has blur curves, then you don't have nothing to worry about it. But if you need to if you don't have Blur Curves or Sapphire presets or plugins, I mean, then you might as well have to download it. I might put a link on how to get Blur Curves. But what you want to do for this one is go to ZDisc. That's for scales. For ZDisc, you go to scales, and you just want to put this, just back. Doesn't matter how far it is, as long as it is in. And at the end, almost at the end, you want to put it back to 1.0. And then you just want to press E for editing. And you want to highlight these as well. Press F9. And just do what I'm doing right now. So for this one, you just want to put this up. You just want to put this up and put this closer. Or might as well just put this a little. And sometimes you're gonna have to adjust it, but sometimes it will work the same way. And you'll have and for this one too, let me just reset it off for. Take this off. Put blur mode. And you want to set this to however far you want it to be. In my opinion, I put 0.200 because that's where I get most of movement. And then you want to set this back to 1.0. So you want to set this back to 1.0. You go to effects, Blur Mode Curves, and where is it? There it is. I'm going to highlight these again, F9 it, and you want to do the same thing that you did to the last one. And it should come out like this. So for blur mode, it adds a little bit more smoothness to it compared to the regular scales. But personally, I use regular scales and just put, RSMB to it, so that way it could look a little bit more smoother. And that's pretty much it for scales. I already made a video about shakes, twigs, and right now for scales. But if you want me to do any other tutorials on anything else, like one frame or anything like that, then let me know in the comments. But yeah, just enjoy a little bit of this before I even post it on Instagram or anything. I might post my edits on YouTube just for the fun of it. Alright, but anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this little video. If you want me to do more tutorials on how to do stuff, then please let me know. I'm always available, and just like any other day, peace out, bros.